enforcement officer before? How long have you been certified? How much? What else? Oh, okay.
I will tell you.
I represent a lot of
Take a
law
long-
enforcement officers,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I'm a little bit familiar with the life and the systems. That's cool.
Okay.
We're doing
Give me a
this.
general idea, like half hour?
Is it? All right. That's like my number one intro.
Police to find out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
That was too journalistic, huh? Have a good night.
Okay.
So they're gonna go call and we're gonna do that.
Here we are, Jeff. I just see it up here.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, obviously I'm going to repeat it in front of them. Has nothing to do with the case, okay? The person who apparently arranges rooms, are you recording?
Yeah. Been recording since you said it where the hearing wasn't on. You can't have it both ways.
No, I'm not having it both ways, but I would like to know when I'm being recorded.
Okay.
It's just simple curiosity, it's just courtesy. as
Sure,
far as
I'm recording you,
concerned.
and I'm starting now.
I have no problem
Great.
with that, but thank you for finally telling me.
Well, I've been recording since the police were
I don't
called
know,
here.
I don't
And then
know.
I recorded all those statements that you made to the police. I recorded her statements to the police. I recorded the police. I've been recording since then because, the public's gonna wanna know about what's happened here.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Great.
The officer said something about trying to move to a larger room.
That's right.
I don't invent rooms, I don't make rooms.
That's exactly what he said.
I don't.
Right, but we all know that the ERD can do whatever they wanna do. If they wanna do it, they can do it. There's empty rooms in
Okay,
this
you know,
building.
let me talk, because otherwise I'm not gonna have the conversation.
Sure.
Okay, I don't know what each agency does or what they do. It's above my pay grade. I just do what I do.
Great.
So, I'm going to find out who it is that reserves the rooms in this building
Okay.
and see if I can make a request for us to move to a larger room, because this room's kind of cramped. And that's what Officer Pomeroy had said, there had been a request. I don't know who made it, but I have no
Well,
problem
so the
trying to convey
police had
that.
come in here and asked me to tone it down. And I explained to them that part of the issue was that I was defending somebody who made the allegation that a Department of Corrections employee had grabbed her breast when at least 30 people had seen it, and all said that they had seen nothing. So we were gonna be
I
passionate.
don't want to hear the facts of the case. I'm only talking about, I was told there was a request
Right, and I'm
for a
explaining
larger
to you
room.
that there was a
I don't
First
wanna know-
Amendment implications.
I don't want to know what you said to the police officer, okay? That's not.
But I'm telling you that there was First Amendment implications in what he said, and that the police came in here and told me to tone down my advocacy at this hearing. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, you can tell me.
I'm
all-
telling you that.
That's
what I'm
fine.
telling you.
That's fine, but again, I'm not the police. I'm not doing anything with anything.
You're another
other-
state actor, true, no question about it. You're not the police. We got
I'm
that.
not the police.
Right.
I'm going to now go see if there is possibly who it is that I need to make a request for a larger room, and then what can be done about that.
And I'm making it clear to you that as the hearing examiner, you're aware that the respondent had a state actor, had another state actor, the Capitol Police, come in here who asked me to tone my advocacy down. That's what I'm making you aware of as the ALJ over this hearing.
Okay,
Okay.
you've made me aware
Great.
that that's what you told the police officer happened. Okay. I was not in here for any discussions with police officers.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can't say you're not aware. Can I come in?
No.
Oh, okay.
What do you need?
The fact that this agency has always there are not enough policies and procedures to have corrected this. Every other agency has protections for its employees. I had this conversation with Ramona. I will have it all the way up the food chain.
Please do.
We are hung up to dry. I am more than happy to draft and write all of the initial policies that should be done for ERD, just like you have them for DOA and then the other agencies. We just jump right to 218. It's ludicrous in our administrative rules.
Right.
I've done this before. I have no problems doing it. I'm just not going to maintain a 90-plus caseload and do somebody else's homework too.
Yeah.
But I'm more than happy to do those, and I told those to Ramona. What this man is allowed to do, and the manner in which he treats people, whether it's degrading, humiliating, defamatory. We already have one ALJ who's
Yep.
having a suit. You've been called this stuff.
Yep.
And nobody does anything about it and says, oh, that's okay. I'm tired of somebody spilled grape juice on the white carpet and the mom going, that's okay. It's not okay.
It's not.
It's not okay. No one has the right to harass somebody else in the purview of their employment. And that's what this agency has allowed him to repeatedly harass people who answer the phones, people who supervise others who just are trying to file a complaint and file their jobs. And I have a very thick skin. I've dealt with bullies. I could have him for breakfast and still have room for lunch. He's picked the wrong person to deal with, and he knows that. So I have no problems having cases with him. That's why I told him, just give it to me. I'll deal with the bully.
Yeah.
He's not going to run over the top of me. And he hasn't. That doesn't mean he hasn't tried. Yeah, and he's, gunning for bear, and he's now doing this whole other thing. When I have a hearing in person, I always have some sort of officer presence, simply to maintain decorum. I find it keeps people a little toned down. But once again, he did it on Monday, he did it again today. He immediately comes in and starts screaming and yelling at Olmstead and calling her a liar and this and that and false this. I mean, his briefs are replete with lies after lies that can be proven by emails and the documents and everything
I've
else.
seen it for sure.
Yeah, I can prove it.
Yeah.
I document everything. I already summarize everything. I'm prepared to go at a moment's notice with anything he has to say, with footnotes, dates, everything, even though it's not necessary, but I can do so. And I don't want to have to do it. Well, when it happens, I immediately start another thing. That being said, I told Olmstead, take a break, we'll get started. We are here for 6 days. Yesterday we had 2 witnesses, Monday we finally had 1. So that's kind of where we at. The one request, I guess, he made to the Officer Pomeroy, he was very sweet, I like Dennis. Dennis was here on Monday, and is that, could we be in a bigger room? As I explained, I don't develop the rooms. I don't know where the rooms are. This is my 3rd time in this building. The first 2 times, there's a parking lot that was a parking lot, but now it's construction.
Right.
And I don't even know I'm vertically challenged. I'm directly challenged once I'm inside a building as the front.
I am too.
But it's gone, so it's
Yeah.
either on that side, that. It's on the Butler side, whatever side it's on.
Yeah.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna do that way, but it's that way. So anyways, I park into the building now. I've got Ramona's stuff. Zippy thing, and
Yep.
she's got a huge parking space. It's right in there. I'll have to let her know, the woman to the left of me. I'll meet her here today, and I left at 7:30. She's she's probably on vacation. But anyway, I guess there's like a little challenge to see who's going to show up first. Whatever. So I don't know who makes rooms. So I guess that room's kind of small. I think the reason we were moved down here was for security purposes.
It was. Yeah, a combination of that and the fact that they're remodeling the 4th floor this week.
Right.
The secretary's office, to the extent they're in the building, is working on the 3rd floor, and they did not want his hearing where he might run into people from the SO.
Wonderful.
Great.
So,
yeah.
so basically,
Yeah.
we're in this room, and there, you guys. What I'm going to tell him is that this is the room we have. the other room is reserved for hearings off and on. Do we know if the room next to me has anything? Is it possible?
We
We're not
don't-
moving today because I'm not on.
Yeah, we don't know. Tina's gonna check,
Maybe.
whether we have any first floor rooms. There's this one here.
Uh-huh.
There's Karen Morgan room down the hallway.
Help me out here.
It's the great big.
Help me out here.
Okay.
Don't need
There's a
to-
bunch of other hearing rooms. Basically down this floor.
Don't know. I found that that's Webster by the elevator, and if I continue up that way, I found the coffee place that Eric told me to go to.
Good.
So I got coffee and then, yeah, I know I can go smoke
Hey,
out here.
it's
Yes,
Carlson.
I smoke because.
I mean,
Hey.
I never have, but
You
I
never
would
know
feel.
what's gonna happen to LG Carlson. How you doing?
I'm thinking it's a little early in the morning for that.
Maybe
So,
switch around lunchtime, you know.
Too many police or what?
No, although I did have one beer last night in my hotel room. Yeah, I had one. You know,
Well, DOC attorneys called 911 on me
beer.
for advocacy,
When you
advocating
buy
too
one
loudly.
beer
So
at the
that's what
hotel,
we're doing right now.
little
for LG
thingy.
Carlson.
Yeah, I mean, how
Right, there's a whole,
Yeah.
it's Madison in action.
Yeah.
What is-
Yeah.
They took out all these people. But anyway,
Maybe.
so I'll let them know
Morning.
we're in here.
Yeah.
I'm here so late. I got trapped. There's a separate incident going on down on Hancock where my parking spot
Oh, you're
is.
kidding.
And I finally, they blocked off the entire street with
They speak
flashing
French?
cars, and I finally approached, and when they got it under control, they moved their car. And there's like 3 people in handcuffs down there.
Oh, God.
Well, we have 4 officers here to take Ben away in handcuffs. So
Okay, well that's
Unfortunately, they didn't, so.
they
no,
haven't yet. If it happens again, they will. So I haven't even started yet today. This is day 3.
Well,
And
you were there super late last night.
I was here till 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's okay. We are coming up with agency-wide rules
this is
as to how our hearings are going to be conducted, whether they're in person, whether they're not, whether you can or whether you cannot record. I've already kicked this all the way up the food chain, and people are incorrect in their understanding of the law and the
You got you for
statute.
the day?
So I will be briefing
You
this,
have me for
writing a
the day?
memo. I've already talked to Ramon, I've already talked to everybody. And I am more
I'm
than
not
happy to
personally.
defend myself.
The
and
taxpayers
anybody
might not
challenge
either,
my
but, you know,
statutory construction of statutes. At some point, I will be
Yes,
proven
we went to
wrong,
Matt White's
but
office,
thus
yeah.
far, anything I've risen all the way to
That's the
the
first
Supreme
one right
Court,
in
I've been
there.
proven right.
okay.
So at some point, I will be wrong,
So ALG
Yeah.
okay?
Carlson's in
But
there talking with
statutes
Matt
are my
Logan, the judge
hobby,
now.
because I have no fucking life. So, that being said, yeah, this is the nonsense I'm dealing with. We haven't even started yet, because
Well,
this
I
nonsense started
always-
first thing this morning.
Oh, that sucks. I always thought that,
Everybody's run with the rule that these hearings are open, nobody could show why, and that's true. There is a case from 1978 that said our hearing, it wasn't even, we didn't even have to at the time, it was a different labor commission, but since the statute, 227 at that point, read that the hearings were fair, public, fair and unbiased and open to the public. Unfortunately, 227 was revised,
okay.
and for some reason, the legislature took it upon themselves to remove the words open to the public.
Okay.
Okay, so you can't run with something that doesn't exist statutorily.
Yeah.
Further, these do not qualify under the open meeting law because we're not a meeting. We are not establishing rules. We haven't sent public notice out for people to review.
I'm listening to
Yeah.
it, just so you know he's
Yeah.
speaking in.
Yeah, from the rules or those sorts of things. So
Yeah.
that's just not how that works. So
Well, I always thought that.
Yeah.
it's just because nobody could ever explain me why I've been asking this since October of 22. That's just kind of how we've always run. That's great, but laws change, rules change, things change, times change,
Yeah.
and that's how we're doing it. So I'll let them know we're going to look for an ambulance today. We're in here. Because of the construction on the other floors, it may not be possible, but
Everyone is
it,
calling facility.
Oh, yeah,
And I will, that panic button will summon the Capitol Police again if you need to.
excellent.
So,
All right, so, okay, well, hopefully we'll have something else by Friday.
like the 12 past asterisk, it's bureaucracy. You go this way and then you go that way and then you wait and then here you are.
Department costs. So sometime when you get a chance, if you want to give him a phone call. So.
Perfect.
He can let you know about staffing for the hearing and everything else.
Thank you. Does he need it returned right away? Because I'd like to start my hearing.
Nope, just whenever you have a chance.
Thank you, sir. I
Not a
appreciate
problem.
that.
You guys have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Matt White wasn't able to accommodate us.
No, well, apparently they're doing construction on the 4th floor. They have other things going on the 3rd floor. We're not allowed to have access to the 3rd floor or the 4th floor because they're gutting everything. I guess, I don't know who's moving where. I don't care which offices or departments are going where. But so far, this is where they're at. They're trying to see if they can find us another room for Friday, Monday, and Tuesday that hasn't already been reserved.
Got
So
it.
that's the best I can do. I had him call around, and whoever he called, I guess, is now returning the call. I can ask him to let me know.
I've never met Matt White in corporeal form, and I didn't know that was him. So,
I just is, and I'm like, so, and you are, he said, I'm Matt, and I'm like, White? And he said, yeah. Okay, so that's what you look like.
right. Well, so everybody, he's a director, so everybody around here treats him like he's a 2 hops up. So,
Is that what he is?
Well, he's-
I don't know what anybody's
he's
title is.
equivalent to Salesforce.
I don't care. I don't go by titles.
Don't-
They mean nothing to
You know
me.
what I'm gonna send you guys?
What?
It's the org chart, and then you'll have to read it, and then you'll.
I don't acknowledge.
We should just have pictures of everyone, who's who. This is just Matt White, that way you know.
Right. Or you could watch Living in Difference, Wisconsin.
Well, I would probably at that point tender my resignation. I hate pictures. I hate photographs. I don't do them. I refuse to have a new picture taken when they move me from AOJ, from project to AOJ because, yeah, you already made me take one. Use the same one on file. I don't care.
They always look horrible. I don't like pictures either, but they always look horrible.
All right, let me log in.
It was fun meeting AOJ Carlson, though. I only see him a couple times a year. He's an avid biker. That's what you have to press and cut that stuff.
The motorcycle bike? Oh,
Philosophy.
okay. Physical movement.
I didn't say that it was going to be a daily thing. I was just saying that that's how
I'm getting a bit too lazy in my old age.
Why, do you ride motorcycles?
I sold them all. I sold all the dirt bikes.
Oh, dirt bikes?
Yeah.
That I can sit on without tippy-toeing,
Yeah. Okay.
like a Harley wise, I guess not a dirt bike.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can make sure this is. Oh, we're missing one here. People, Attorney Hitchcock Cross is normally here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not waiting for him.
No.
Okay, all right. I wasn't sure, okay?
He said he missed the drama, but.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. We are here. Today is day 3.
Are we starting the recording? Because then I'll stop mine.
Yes, I'm starting the
Oh,
recording.
okay. Great.
Thank you. Again, this is October the 2nd, 2024. We are here for day 3 of a scheduled 6-day in-person hearing in the matter of Joanna Stoller versus State of Wisconsin Department of Corrections. File number is CR 2020-02513. When we left off last night, it was rather late. I think we were approaching the 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. I don't know. I left at 7:30 hour. At that time, Attorney Olmanson had wanted to put something on the record. It was extremely late. We were worried about people being locked into parking garages. Therefore, I said I would hear from her and allow her to do so first thing this morning. So, Attorney Olmanson, please.
Thank you.